G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode, and welcome to 4K. About time. I've lashed out and got a GoPro Hero 9. They're going pretty cheap at the moment because the 10's coming out. So I thought, why not, let's lash out, get some 4K, get some really good quality video going. So hopefully you're all enjoying it. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm using the GoPro mic. So testing it out, seeing if the mic is any good. If it's no good, then we'll upgrade to a better mic. But from now on in, this is the way to go with a 4K. So I'm pretty excited, get some sick B-roll, we'll try to, and we'll see how we go. But the plan for today is to probably go for a quick pump. It's low tide right now. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so low tide right now. Quick pump, get 10-15 nippers, and then go for a little bait fish for a bit. And then once that sun slowly gets to going down, so around 4:35, put away the bait rods, try and get the lures out and see if we can't get a few, maybe tailor, maybe salmon, maybe even a king. Probably not a king, but we'll give it a go. So hope you all enjoy. Take you on for the ride. Here we go. So the boat's nicely anchored up now. What I'm gonna do, and I'll give you a little tip for nippering, what you need to do is come at the deadest low tide. Okay, if you're struggling to find spots where it has good big nippers every pump, come to your spots, or where you think they will be, at the lowest tide. Okay, when the tide is at its dead low, and go to where the water is near. So where it's at its lowest is where no one will pump most of the time, because not everyone's going to be here at low tide. So therefore it's not getting as much pressure. So not as many people pumping their nippers, pumping for the nippers in that spot. Okay, so if you can see here, we're in Port Hacking. There's a little inlet here, and because I've been here hundreds of times, I know there's a little basin there, or a little pond I guess, and it runs all the way back out to the main part of the river there. So I know that if I go as close as I can to the little pond here, that's where not everyone will pump, because once the tide comes in, it'll be too deep and no one wants to do that. Okay, what you need obviously is your nipper pump and a bucket, and if you can pump near the water, do it. I always find that if there's still a little bit of water at low tide, that's where they'll most likely be. So if you can do that, do it. That's the best way to do it. Another thing I'd recommend to get is a little bait net. I've got a little bait net. I don't need it with me today because we're at the dead low tide. But if you get yourself a little bait net with very, very fine little holes that will just filter out the sand and keep the nippers, mate, makes your life so much easier. So much easier. So even if you're in knee-high water, you can still pump for nippers and just pump them straight up into the net, sift out that sand, and you'll have the easiest way to get a few nippers. So here we go. Let's see how we go. So I'm at my little spot now, as you can see, right next to where that little pond, like I was saying, was. I like soft sand too. Sand that's a little bit soft underfoot. I don't know, I just seem to find them where the sand's really soft. So here we go, let's see what we can get. Put you in there. There we go. There we go. Already got a couple. So we got 1, 2, 3. Give them a little wash up. There we go. We got 3, beautiful, nice nippers. Okay, at this spot here, most of the time you'll get 3 pretty good sized ones as we go through each little hole. Big one right there. Look at that one. This one here is a whopper. This one's a really good one. Look at that. That is absolute heaven for a bait. I'm only going to need 10 to 15. I'm only going to have a bait fish for probably 50 minutes to an hour before I flick over to lures and see how we go. But yeah. And obviously be careful of their nipper. They pack a little punch, but really, to be honest, they don't hurt that much. It's not like a crab getting you or anything like that. So people get a bit scared of them. If you get a bit scared of them, you just rip off their nipper before you put the bait on and you'll be hunky-dory.
I don't even know what that means.
Just then, I went to a bit further, closer to that pond where the water's just sitting there the whole time, so it doesn't dry out at all. And obviously it won't be pumped as much as other areas. And look, we've got 3 absolute monsters right there. 3 monster nippers ready to be used as bait. I don't think I could have anchored this any better. Have a look at this. It is perfectly sitting right on the edge of the drop off. I can just walk onto my boat. I've done that well. Pretty happy with myself there. Alright, so we're back at the front of Lily Pilly. There's a big drop off here and the tide's rushing right over it. So we'll drift over here for a couple of drifts. If not, we'll head over towards where the school camp is and fish the drop off on that side while the tide's running in. But let's hope there's some fish around. Fingers crossed. Alright, so I've just moved to the other side of where I was before, just the other side of this current. If you can see it, I'll just point out there's a current here running in, so it's a running tide running into this big bay, and it's come from a very shallow spot, so it's absolutely pumping through there. So if there's any bait around and any bigger prey fish, they should be sitting off this edge here. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll wait and see. Got a fish on here, I think on the other one too. I don't think this is any big, it's not really fine too hard. Oh, it's got a little bit of go now. I think it's a snapper. Yeah, it's just a bit bigger. Come on mate, where's the 30 plus? What is that, 30 plus centimetre snapper, hey? You're making a mess of this for me. Look at that. See you mate. Go on, and oh yep, fish on this one. Oh, what's going on here? This is a better fish. This is a better one. He's got more go in him. Oh yeah, that's a better one. I don't think he's legal though, but it's a better snapper. He actually might be close. I had one the other week. I had a 30 centimetre one the other week and it was beautiful eating. Sorry mate, you got me. Alright, yep, thank you. Yeah, he's not gonna go. He's 28. That's okay. See mate. Promising signs. Ish. Back right where we were before. On the lighter one too, the lighter sinker. It's only a little one, nothing special. There he is. Copped a bit of air time. Oh, get a bite on the other one too. Get you back quickly, mate. You're bleeding. Get that out of here. See you, mate. Yep. Beautiful. Probably another little small snapper, nothing special at the moment. We're not whacking them at the moment, but that's okay. Oh, it's a whiting. Look at that. Whiting in deep water. It must mean that there's no fish up shallow. If these guys are out deep, mustn't be warm enough in the shallows yet for them. I'll look out for you, mate. Caught a big one the other episode. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it just now up the top, where I caught a bloody good one. He's only, oh sorry mate. I know. He's only small though. He's just legal, if that. But small whiting like that, you don't really get much of a fillet out of him, so put him back. See you, mate. That was cool. Whiting out in the deep water. Don't think it's anything big. A little head shake to it. We'll see. I think it's a little snapper. It is a little snapper. Very, very, very tiny snapper. That's okay, it's still a snapper. There you go. Let you go, mate. Oh. So there's been, I've just come over to another spot that I wanted to bait fish, but I actually found some fish, or what looks to be some fish busting up. So I'm going to quietly maneuver my way over there. Let's see how we go. You can see I'm live on Instagram right now. So go follow Lunatics Fishing and you can see, well, I'm going to be doing more lives anyway, so you can see me actually doing lives more often now. But let's go and see what's going on. Oh. There they are, busting up again. Come on. Let's lure him. Can't reach it. Or maybe just. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Just jumped right in the boat. Oh. Getting smoked by this one. Oh, smoked. Come on. Oh. Oh, that's good fun. Come on. Oh, missed him. There we go, number 2. I'm gonna keep a few of these for the dogs because they are great tucker for the dogs. They're gonna love it. Here's a smaller one. Can't get it out. Woof the lure down. There it goes. All right, back into it straight away. Oh, I don't know what that was, but I caught it. All right, well that's it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. We came out and conquered what we wanted to do. Unfortunately, we didn't catch too many fish to cook, but there's a couple there that the dogs are gonna love, absolutely love. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe. I've been doing a few Instagram lives, so go follow me on Instagram, Lunatics Fishing on all socials. But when I've been coming out here and finding the salmon like this, I've been going live on Instagram. So if you enjoy it, go hop over to my Instagram and give me a follow. And yeah, see you all in the next one. Peace.